Hi, my name is Jordan from J.O. Wood Artistries. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I know I say I appreciate it a lot. It's not just part of my intro, something that I say. I know that your time is valuable, and I really do appreciate that you're taking your time and spending it with me in these videos. And I do worry about letting you down, so please know that I really do appreciate you being here. I want to take some time to create sort of an introduction into a brand new series on converting this shed into an actual shop, a proper shop. So I want to take some time to sort of explain to you what this building is, what some of my future plans are, near future, later future, and I think that's a good way to kind of kick off this new series. So this building is a 30-foot by 13-foot rectangular structure. It's one of those prefab sheds that was constructed and built off-site and then transported here and put down on the land. It was here when we bought the home, and it was something that I've always wanted to turn into an actual shop. So the first thing that I did was I paid an electrician to come out and run electricity from the house into this building. During that process, I was able to ask for a ton of outlets in the ceiling, in the walls, and they're high up, like counter height, for tools, because this is going to be a shop. Additionally, this building features two lofts, one on the east and one on the west. They're fairly good sized lofts. They're great for storage and getting things off of the lower level here, and I'm really fortunate to have them. It also has two large roll-up doors, garage doors, and a man door and a window. So talking about these roll-up doors real quick, they're thin metal that run up and down a track. They're not insulated. I don't think there's any way to insulate them because of how they are built. They roll up into kind of a shell of a snail. And so they don't offer a lot of options for making this a more comfortable space. Also, because of the track that they run in, they also let in a lot of air, a lot of dirt, and a lot of the temperature. So whether it's cold out or hot out, all that kind of comes into the building as well. So plans for those doors is to take both of them off, and I will wall off one of them completely, and I will keep the other one, which is on this side here, and make swinging barn doors. And that way I still have a large opening for big projects or sheet goods or whatever I need. Before I get started, I really want to hang some lights in here. I already have purchased a 10-pack of lights on Amazon, some daylight bulbs that will help hopefully brighten this space up a little bit. And I'm very excited to get those hung. I think it'll make it brighter and more comfortable to be in here. I need to also insulate this shed. It's just a shell. It's a framed structure with outer sheathing and a metal roof. It is hot in here in the summer, hotter in here than it is out in the blazing sun. Colder in here sometimes than it is outside. The only thing it really offers is storage for tools and a place to work out of the rain and snow. So to insulate it will allow me to then finish off the walls, and then I can start building on those walls. I'd like to re-side the whole outside of the building as well. It'll add more waterproofing, it'll add maybe a little bit more insulation and protection from the wind and air coming in, but the current siding that I have is sun beat, it's weathered, it's kind of old, and it just needs a facelift. So a lot to do in this space. I think it's going to be a lot of episodes coming out, and I'm excited to share this process with you. I'm pretty nervous about it because I have very minimal experience in a lot of these tasks, and it's an overwhelming project. But broken up into smaller projects will hopefully help keep me motivated. With this not being a livable space, I don't feel as compelled to research building codes and things of that nature. And it kind of gives me the opportunity as an amateur to come in here and start working and make this place better than it was without feeling like I need to adhere to all of the rules. So it's not a cop-out. I know there's a lot of people that are going to probably hammer me in the comments on doing things wrong. That's okay, I get it, but doing these things will make this building better and more comfortable to be in. And maybe it's not 100% correct, but it's definitely going to make it more comfortable than it currently is. And it's just a shed, it's just a shop. I hope that people don't take that the wrong way. It's just sort of a warning that, you know, what I'm doing here is for me and may not be correct for you. Talking about extended future, I currently only have a window unit in here for cool air. It's very uncomfortable. The cool air that comes into the shed immediately escapes. So hopefully insulating it will help that. And then eventually replacing that with a mini split, I think would be a good idea because it'll give me the heat in the winter and then the cool air in the summer. Still researching that. That's later to come. I'm considering building an extension onto the backside, which would be the north end of the building. And that would house my air compressor and later a dust collection, which would also be nice. So those are later to come. I've also thought about building an overhang, sort of a lean-to on this would be the east side, to house lumber storage outside where it can dry and still be protected with a roof and not take up floor space. So it's a lot to take on, doing it section by section and hopefully in a way that makes sense. And so I really hope that you'll tune in for this series. I hope that it'll be enjoyable for you, maybe learn something from it, but also be inspired and motivated to do work in your home, your shop, whatever your situation is. So thank you for, again, spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy that you're here. If this is content that you're interested in, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell. That way you're alerted when new episodes in this series are released. So thank you so much for being here. Again, I really do appreciate it. And until I catch you on the next one, please take care and stay safe. Goodbye.